You ever take a bitch home from the club, right? You'd be like, yeah, dog, yeah, bitch, we back from the club. Oh, no, I don't talk like that, sorry. I actually hate when guys call women bitches. That's a very popular thing to do right now, to refer to women as bitches. It's not only misogynistic and disrespectful, it's also super uninformative. I don't know what those people are talking about. They're like, dog, you gotta come to this party. There's gonna be tons of bitches there. I'm like, oh no. I hate bitches. Why are they coming to the party? What is it about that party that is making them come? Thank you for asking. I have an enormous penis. I appreciate you posing the question. It's very large. I found out recently how big it was. I was with a woman. Oh, I fuck women, by the way. Surprise, everybody. I just look like this. It wasn't because she told me, because you can't believe a woman when she tells you, because all women have been trained by the kind of patriarchal pimp hand to always tell men that they have big penises, no matter how teeny tiny they are. Like, oh my God, 4 inches, that's a big 4-incher, get in there. No, she didn't tell me, she showed me. I was with a woman, she only had the large size Magnum condoms. I was like, oh, did you have any condoms for white people? Not an available option that evening. I put the condom on though, and it fucking fit. It fit. I was so excited. I thought it was just gonna fall right off like an anorexic girl trying to wear hospital scrubs, but no. It fucking fit. I mean, yeah, sure, it sags a little bit, but that's how we brothers wear our shit. You know what's up, dog. Thank you. I love to do that joke with a black guy in the front row so I can do that, but I know that there's like an 0.005% chance I'll be like, you know what's up, dog? I'll be like, I don't know what's up, dog, and just knock me out. Like, okay, I appreciate you not beating me up. I don't like to fight, but I do sometimes do these weird things with the audience where it gets aggressive sometimes. And somebody once asked me, has anyone ever tried to fight you after a show? I was like, well, no one's ever really tried to fight me at all. They pretty much just begin to fight me. They win the fight, and that's the end of the fight. But then I remembered that I did actually win a fight one time after a show. I got into a fight, and I won this time. It was so exciting. It was a Christmas/Hanukkah themed show. That information will come in handy later. I had just gotten off stage. Obviously, it had gone very well because I've never had a bad set. And I'm just sort of sitting in the back of the room kind of thanking God for the skill set that he blessed me with or whatever. And these two kind of bully guys came in the room. They were totally jerks. They were talking shit about the performer and rifling through people's stuff. And then when they decided to leave, I couldn't just allow them to leave. My ego wouldn't just let them go. I had to express my displeasure with their behavior. And the way that I chose to do it was to applaud their departure, as if that was going to teach them some heavy lessons. Like, we're glad you're leaving. Like, oh, I saw you applauding. You know what? It made me do some thinking. I've got to make some big changes in my life. That's not what they did. They turned to me and they were just like, suck my dick, bitch, or whatever thing a bully would say. Now, I happened to be holding a dreidel in my hand at the time because it was a Christmas/Hanukkah themed show, guys, not just because Jews have them at the ready at all times, just in case some shit goes down. So I had the dreidel in my hand, so I just did what any Jew would do. I just threw the fucking dreidel at his head, which is like the most impotent Jewy way to start a fight possible. I don't know what, like, take that, you fiend, haha, like, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. It was gonna land on a certain letter and I was gonna win the fight. Jew joke, you're welcome. Anyway, that's not what happened. He was just like, come outside then, bitch. So I was like, I think I will come outside, bitch. And I ran exactly like that. I run just outside. As soon as I got outside, he started punching me in the face. Immediately, there was no time to discuss or nothing. And that's the first thing you realize when you're in a fight as an adult is, fuck, I am fighting. I can't get out. I can't opt out at this point. It is too late. The punching has begun. You can't say, you know what, I've thought about the possible consequences, both moral and physical, and I've decided not to fight you after all. No, it's too late. You have to do something. I'm not, guys, I want to admit, I'm not a trained fighter. But I have watched a lot of UFC, which is almost the same thing, right? So somehow I got his head in here, in my choke zone. This is what I call this, the choke zone. I got his head in here, and I just began to kind of reel up and choke him, and I could hear him beneath me kind of gurgling, like, like normally I'm super into that, ladies, but I got afraid. I was like, I'm gonna kill this person. I don't know what to do. I have to say something. So I go, are you done? Because that felt like a tough thing to say. Are you done? And he popped his head out of the choke zone, looks me in the eyes. He goes, I'll never be done. I was like, oh no, I'm fighting a knight. I am fighting a knight, a medieval knight from the Round Table. He will never be done. He will fight me to the death. I will die in his arms tonight. I just sang. He should have given me more on that. Anyway, luckily he quickly changes the subject by spitting blood all over my face. Oh, are you not into that? Me neither. I have blood on my face in this joke. It's real. And I'm already a hypochondriac, or as it's more commonly known, a Jew. I cannot deal with this fact. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. He stops even existing in my mind. He's just all of the diseases he could give me. He is AIDS. Everything AIDS-y ever is. He's like a passive anal sex recipient, a dirty junkie sharing a rusty needle underneath a bridge, a blood transfusion bag from the 1980s swaying back and forth. I'm freaking out about my impending death. I don't know what to do, so I just say, but back to the choke zone. Somehow his head pops back in my choke zone, and this time I really give it my all, and he reaches up and taps out. He tapped out to me. I was like, I know what this means. I release thee, which is how you should always end a fight. If you really want to end it on an alpha note, you just say, I release thee. And if you have some confetti in your pocket that you can unleash at that point, it makes a really good effect. But anyway, the moment I released him, I just felt terrible. I realized what I had done. Like I had a flood of conscience come back into my body. Like, what have I done? I just felt ashamed of myself. My shoes have come off. I keep thinking about my college degree as if that's somehow connected to why I shouldn't have been fighting. I felt that feeling you feel when, you know, the moment after you're with a partner that you shouldn't have been fucking in the first place? The moment after you come when you're like, fuck, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? You're just like, oh God, who is this beast laying next to me? And you just want to like push that person off of the bed, not to hurt them, but just to make them go away. You know what I mean? You want them to fall into a portal at the side of your bed and pop up in front of their own front door, having forgotten the previous 4 hours of their evening. Like, I could have sworn there was an effeminate Jew somewhere in my evening. Never mind, carry on with my life. But I didn't even get to fuck this guy. It was just the shame, and I didn't know what to. I ran up to the guy. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what got into me. I have a college degree. You understand. He shook my hand, and he left, and that was it. The bouncer started freaking out. He'd never seen anything so noble in his entire life. He's like, I can't fucking believe it. These two faggy kids came out of my bar. They attacked one another, shook each other's hands, and walked their separate ways. But for me, I just felt terrible. I felt guilt and remorse, and then I realized, wait a minute, I might feel bad, but I won this fight. Like, think about that guy's night. Think about this, sir. You're in a fight. You're in somebody's choke zone. He's choking you out. You tap out. He releases thee. You look up, and it's fucking me looking back at you. Hi. Hope you have a pleasant evening. I hope you all have a pleasant evening. Thank you so much. That's all out of me. Good night.
I love women, man. I'm very particular about the girls I date. I only date really petite girls, because it only costs like $6 to get them drunk.
So fish think about nothing, all the time, nothing. Maybe every once in a while they go, man, I'm wet and I don't have any arms.